Okay, so Duke just landed a 7-foot freshman who people are already comparing to Kevin Garnett? That's either hyperbolic hype or a massive blind spot in my basketball knowledge. Let's unpack this. Duke's recruiting machine isn't just humming, it's flat out roaring. Jon Scheyer's latest class has names like Cooper Flagg and Cameron Boozer, but the real buzz is around Cameron Williams. At 7 feet tall with a coach who drops KG's name? Yeah, that's gonna turn heads. But wait, let's slow down. Comparing a high school kid to a Hall of Famer this early? That feels like asking a freshman to bench press a car. It's impressive on paper, but are we missing something here? Let's talk defense first, because that's where Williams might actually shine. Assi's draft guys say he's a high-impact defender with rim protection and mobility. Translation? He's not just a static tree in the paint. Modern big men need to switch onto guards, chase perimeter players, and erase mistakes. That's the Giannis/Antetokounmpo era we're in. If Williams can do even half of that at Duke, pair him with Ngongba and Sarr? Opposing offenses are gonna have nightmares. Imagine trying to drive into the lane and suddenly there's 3 dudes with 7-foot wingspans smothering you. It's not just defense, it's psychological warfare. But let's dissect this Garnett thing. KG was a 19-year-old savant who could guard 1 to 5, drain mid-range jumpers, and scream in your soul. Williams is a 17-year-old project with tools. Is the comparison useful? Personally, I think it's a distraction. What this really highlights is our obsession with attaching legends to rookies. We saw it with Chet Holmgren being labeled the next Dirk, or Victor Wembanyama as the new unicorn. But here's the thing, Williams might not need to be Garnett 2.0. Maybe he's something entirely new. What if his game evolves into a 21st-century defensive anchor who spaces the floor? The NBA's always rewriting its playbook. Why trap him in 2003? Here's a deeper angle. Why does Duke keep winning the recruiting lottery? It's not just pedigree. Scheyer's selling a vision where one and done isn't the ceiling, it's the launch pad. Look at Boom J, Rippey, Howard. These aren't just names, they're strategic pieces for a system. Duke's not building a team, they're building a dynasty in training. And Williams fits perfectly into this hyper-experimental, positionless college game. If he develops even 60% of his potential, he's top 10 in next year's draft. But, and this is crucial, potential means squat if he doesn't work. Garnett didn't just rely on gifts, the dude was obsessive. So yeah, the comparison's fun, but let's not hand Williams a cape before he's laced up for Duke. Final thought, this whole situation mirrors a bigger trend in sports media. We're so hungry for the next big thing that we inflate ceilings before floors exist. Cameron Williams could be special, could be. But what I find fascinating is how quickly we jump from highly touted recruit to generational comparison. Maybe the real story isn't about KG or the NBA draft. Maybe it's about how we consume talent narratives. So here's my challenge to you, watch Williams' freshman season, but ignore the hype. Look for the subtle stuff, how he moves, how he listens, how he adapts. That'll tell us way more than a 6-word scouting report ever could. What do you think? Drop your takes below, let's debate this.